So a lot of you probably realize a lot of my videos have changed. Some of the videos I had up where I posted some personal experiences and some personal things, problems that I'm going through. Those videos have been edited. Kind of cuts out the content of the video. I had a court order that said I had to remove those videos. So anybody who's watched them before, you know what's going on. I can't speak directly about my case anymore. I can't speak of the parties involved in the case, the children involved in the case. So basically, what I'm going to start doing is speaking in general about child custody, um, about Pennsylvania PFA law, about divorce, about dealing with different types of people who you may encounter going through your divorce. Maybe you have an ex who's a narcissist. Maybe you have an ex who's mentally ill. Maybe you just have some crazy ass something. You know, I will address different cases. I'm gonna look at in the prothonotari's office. You can look up public record and you can print out custody cases. So what I'll do, I'll go and print out some custody cases that aren't mine, and I will read the details without giving information about who the people are in the case, just so I can discuss what people go through. I'm a member of a few Facebook groups. I'm a member of Father's Rights Movement. A lot of good information on there on Facebook. If you go to that and join that group, if you're a dad going through divorce, if you're a dad fighting for custody of your kids, there's a lot of information on there. There's a lot of help. There's actually a class action lawsuit that they are attempting to go after the family law. You know, they're trying to change family law. They're trying to make it better. You know, things in the last 20, 30, 40 years have changed. A lot more men are involved with their children. You know, it's not, the man is not always the breadwinner. The man isn't the one who provides the money while the mom stays home. You know, that's old fashioned. It's actually sexist if you think of it. I mean, the mom's supposed to just stay home. You know, women have fought for equal rights in this country for a long time. And for us to just assume that that's all they can do is stay home and take care of the kids, you know, it's kind of sexist. And if the family court is viewing women that way, I mean, that's a sexist way to view women. If you think that they're just a stay at home mom, you know, they can't do more. I've had many women bosses, you know, managers over top of me. You know, there's a lot of women doing a lot of good in this world, and for us to just assume that the role of the woman is to stay home and take care of the kids is it's not acceptable anymore. And also, you can't assume that men don't want to be loving, caring fathers to their children. You don't assume men just want to pay some money and just go on with their lives. That's not the case. A lot of men who fight every single day just to see their kids. A lot of men deal with women who, out of spite or out of revenge or whatever it is, they withhold their children from them. And it's not right. And it should be criminal. I mean, if you don't pay your child support payment and you get behind, if you reach a certain dollar amount of arrears, you can go to jail for that. Um, Somebody withholds their kids from their father, they don't get anything. I mean, that's, you don't know the mental abuse that is. You don't know the feeling unless you've went through it. You don't understand what it feels like to not see your kids unless you've went through it. There's a lot of men in the world that are going through that. There's a lot of men who want to be involved. And for whatever reason, their ex, the woman they were with, tries to keep them. Now, this isn't just women. There's men who do this too. There are men who withhold the kids from the other parent, from the mom. It's not right. It's not right either way you go about it. These children have two parents. They don't need to decide who they want to love more. They can love both of you. The kids can have two parents. Now, what you need to do is step up and get along with the other parent for your children. You created these children. And if you want to hang on to them, part of your responsibility is to ensure they have a good relationship with their other parent. Now, there's some cases where the other parent is not a good influence, but that's not the majority of the cases. The majority of the cases is the kids are used as weapons. They're used to hurt the other parent. That's not right. Nobody should use their children that way. Kids need to be loved. Kids don't need to deal with the stress of a divorce or the stress of a breakup. Kids need to be loved by both parents. You need to show them. You need to give them attention. And if you just split with your child's mother or your child's father, if you just left that relationship, don't bring your kids around another person right away. Take time, get to know the new person. Make sure this is somebody you want to spend your life with. I mean, don't get your kids attached to somebody or used to being around somebody just for that person to disappear out of their life too. That's not good. It's not good for your kids. That's irresponsible for you. You're a parent now. Be a parent. My job as a parent, and the way that I look at it, I give my kids everything I can. I do for them as much as I can. I always have. I'll go without. I'll wear rags to make sure my kids have good clothes. I will not eat, or I'll eat the last portion to make sure everybody else has food first. That's me. That's the way I am. That's the way I'll always be. I'm a loving, caring, giving type person. But when it comes along with the loving, caring, giving type person, you also get used. And you have to keep that. You have to keep your guard up. You have to start catching warning signs when you start to be used. You need to understand everybody's not you. Everybody doesn't care the way you do. And make sure if you see a trend, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for what could come next. Prepare yourself for a breakup. Have a plan. Sit down and discuss it. Put it in writing when you discuss it. Make it a contract, a future contract. If you would ever dissolve, this is how it's going to be. It's almost like a prenuptial agreement, but do something for the kids. When you're getting along and you're both thinking of the kid's best interest, that's when you make the plan. Because in the future, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to leave your significant other and the new person you're going to be with feels threatened, doesn't want you around them. And they're going to, in a way, force you to do things you normally wouldn't do. Maybe you feel trapped. Maybe you feel like you have to do these things. Because if you don't, then they're going to leave you. And you just got in this relationship and you don't want it to end. So don't put yourself in that situation. Play it smart. Think ahead. Men, don't get married without a prenuptial agreement. It's a bad choice. I don't know if there's such an agreement for pre-custody due to divorce agreement. There should be. There should be something you can settle while you're getting along and put it in public record, have it notarized, have it legal, a legal document. So if something ever does happen, you can fall back on that. Maybe you can put that in a prenuptial agreement. I'm not an attorney. The things I'm talking about is my opinion, things I've read, things I've learned. And I try to be genuine. I try to be honest. I give my honest opinion. And there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. And I just hope you watch my videos. You know, I know the juicy videos I had up are all gone. You know, you can't see it anymore. I can't talk about it anymore. So just watch my new videos. Maybe I'll put a live video one day where we can just sit down and I could read your questions and answer them. You know, I don't know how to do that yet. This is my first video I edit, so if it looks cheesy, sorry. You know, it'll get better. I'm working on it. I do want to do this more. I enjoy this. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy this type of life. You know, I enjoy my extra time by doing this. Right now, I still work a full-time job. I do DoorDash. I do Grubhub. YouTube videos. You know, I buy and sell things. I do whatever I can to make money. You know, I'm not a bum. I mean, I'm gonna make it. You know, I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna make money. Uh, that's it for this video. I hope you watch some more. And like I said, no questions about my custody case, my divorce case. I can't really answer those right now. I will speak in general. You know, I'll speak about the laws in the system and what I think of it, my opinion of it. You know.